Soul Garden. Live, love, be.
Hello, Your Majesty, and welcome back from the weekend. Hope you had a nice sentimental weekend. I hope it didn't turn sour on you. It could have, just because of what you've been dealing with, really trying to test start that Leo 2.0. I've been talking to a lot of you off camera. Emotionally today, things will get a bit, I think, deeper, frankly. In fact, showers, chance of thunderstorms in the next 24 to 36 hours. Emotionally, you're going to be very sensitive because the moon in Pisces pulls your emotional vibration into the border region of our consciousness. The part of us that we label as Scorpio, the part of us that divides us from the world, draws lines, draws boundaries, and ultimately is responsible for who we trust and who we do not trust. Having the moon conjunct Uranus in the next 24 hours most likely is a test of faith of that border, of the boundaries, of the trust issues. This is the time where you think you find evidence of your partner cheating. This is the time. This is the test of faith, right? It comes out in that regard. Or unfortunately, this is the time you discover somebody, if that Goddess Hope Lat is the case. Now, what I have to point out to you is there's an underlying motive as well. As the moon conjuncts Uranus in the house of borders and intimacy, it is going to be opposition of Saturn in the house of values, right? Your self-esteem, what you are worth. So the real motive of this test of faith is to expose, I think, to Leos what you're really worth, no matter what happens or goes down. I'm not dooming you, I'm just saying this is a test of faith, and there'll be one moment where you're holding your breath and you're saying, what do I really believe in my heart is going on? That is the leap of faith. And either way, if you're right or wrong, some stairway, some door will open you haven't seen before, and that is the Uranus innovation. I call them the innovators as a result. Now, adding emotion to the whole fire, there's a lot to talk about, there's a lot you want to communicate. That's because the sun is conjuncting a Mercury retrograde in the third house at 29 degrees Libra today, so we're emotionally very tense. It's the last degree of Libra. And it takes a bit of a burst to get out into the next sign, I find, emotionally. So you really are charged up, and God has helped anyone that gets in your way in that regard, especially if there's thunderstorms. But don't worry, in the next 24 hours, things will be shifting dramatically as the sun moves into Scorpio, and we start to talk about your foundation, your potting soil. All right, that's all we have for today. See you tomorrow, Your Majesty. Live, love, be.
Soul Garden.